Africa maintain that you cannot claim to be wise if you have not suffered or if you have not gone through something. That you have no claim, you have no credit, that it is suffering, deprivation, lessons of life that teach you wisdom. And humility is one of the key fruits of wisdom. So, Adekunle, have you been through anything? Did you have a tough time coming up to where you are right now?
Did I? I did though. Like it was hard. Like it was really, really tough. You know, when I think I did the most craziest thing. Yeah, one time, I was so desperate to just get my music out there. Then I was in a band called The Bridge, and then I was we were looking for people to sponsor us. I went to a bank. I don't want to mention name, because somebody said the manager likes music a lot, that he just might want to help us. And then we got there, and then reverse was the case. And then I saw somebody, another top celebrity, like in traffic. I was now running after his car, like, bros, help us listen to this song. Just my hook us up with somebody. I mean, you never know. I mean, somebody that can just help us. And then he just told us off, like.
Is the person still a celebrity? Do you see him?
No, not anymore.
Oh, the person is not a celebrity
no,
anymore.
Not anymore. Yeah, but I mean, but although he advised us, like, I mean, you cannot just be giving your material to people like that. But
that's true.
I took that home. I took that one home.
Yeah.
But I was expecting like a lot, like, ooh, just be very cool to us. But yeah, I mean, it depends on. I don't want to say how anybody should undo their, their responses. Yeah. But I mean, that's the extent that I went, and then a lot of begging people, even beg your normal friends to help you put up your album art as DP was war. People that send broadcasts normally. I just drop something. Let me just send broadcast. You get plenty contacts. Help me. No. But now I don't have to beg anymore. So thank God.
So how do some of those people treat you when they see you now? They suddenly develop amnesia and claim to have forgotten.
You know, to be honest, yeah, people. I think people tend to forget.
Really,
that,
yes, I know.
That they've done.
That
when they were
new.
needed.
Yes, they forget how they treated you. They see you and they start hugging you.
And some of them are shocked. One person even told me like lately, he wishes that when I came for help that he answered me. Forget that one. I mean, God don't do him. So we're still cool. So,
you know that is true.
Yeah.
I was waiting until he came on the show to say this. He's not coming in this season. We'll probably get him next season. I attended a wedding in December last year, and Pato Rankin was there. And so I was MC, and they wanted me to announce that Pato Rankin was there. So I announced, of course, and when I was about to go, I went to shake his hand because I liked his songs. You will never believe what he told me. He told me something that both scared and humbled me. And I wanted to bring him first on the show to ask him this, but I can ask him when he comes. As I shook him and I was about to go, he held my hand and said, Baba, you don't remember me? I said, we've never met. He said, Baba, I used to sell food at Sweet Sensation on Isaac John, GRA Keja. He said he used to come there a lot back in the day. I remember that period in my life. Teju Babyface Show, the brand that just blown. I was everywhere. I had bought my second or third car. I was doing shows up and down. I was dating up and down. And because my father's house was in Shogule across GRA, Isaac John, when Barcelos just started, and Sweet Sensation, that was our regular hunt. And I could not remember him. I was afraid in my spirit that could I have been rude to this guy at any point. I didn't ask him that day, but I'm waiting to bring him on the show to ask him now. It is very key. I hope I didn't meet you at all during that time.
Actually, it's my first time meeting you.
Okay, so we're just meeting.
Yeah.
So you have the best impression.
So you're safe.
Because some days, these things you don't. So Pato Rankin, I'm waiting for you. He used to sell food to me. It's amazing. All right, great. So you're here. What did you do to come to Olamide's attention?
Oh yeah,
I asked this because I wrote a book. We know about this already. Secrets of the Streets, Tips for Young Entertainers.
I should read that.
You see, I like clap for him. He said you should read my book. Clap.
So yeah, before now, I'm a designer. I still am. Yeah. So I used to design.
Like fashion designer?
No, like graphics.
Okay, graphics.
I mean, there was one time that I used to be very popular about Photoshop. I don't know if you remember, King of Photoshop.
Possibly.
I'm still the same guy, yeah.
Okay.
So I used to design, and then Olamide and I think I designed for him. As it was around when he newly signed Lil Kesh and Victor. So I did their album art. And then I designed YBN logo as well, the one we have now. So So it was just.
Oh, you designed that yellow YBNL?
Yeah.
That is you. Yeah. He designed it. Do you know this? That's YBNL thing they always show when they are starting all their videos. Yeah, you're the one that designed that.
Yeah, but I've done that before I even dropped Shadi.
Okay.
So I just dropped the song. It was just on my own with a friend, Lighton, back then. So, and then it was getting buzz. Apparently he liked it, and the whole of YBNL guys. So then he called me a day to his Oli concert, the first one ever, to come chill with him. I thought that was a big one for me. So, and he was telling me how people like my song, and even everybody there, I was, this song that I just dropped somehow, no promotion, nothing. It's getting this buzz like this. And a few days after the Oli show, he called me and said, he thinks my sound is the future. That's one. Like, coming from Olamide, my sound is the future. I was very honored. And then he said he would like to work with me, and then he already told me the plan and everything. And before my guy changed mind, I just took it like, me I've been looking
before
for deals. Like,
I just
took it like, Baba, I'm ready.
So was it a fair contract now that you're a bit settled? When you look back?
An amazing one.
It's like an amazing contract.
The best ever.
Nice. I want to ask you a question about that. I am usually of the opinion that you cannot focus on two things at the same time and be successful. I write about it in my book. I say that discipline brings about focus. Focus brings success. You cannot be doing this and be doing that. You cannot be king of this and at the same time be king of that. Have you considered that?
It brings me to what I did say earlier. Yeah, because I'd worked with like 3 big companies here in Nigeria and Africa. I think I can say now. I worked with Jumia.
Okay.
Back in 2012. I moved to Conga. And then I started working with C2G, a consulting company, and I was brand manager. I was earning good money, and then somehow, but I noticed, I've always made music alongside with all of this work, at least make money to sponsor the music.
Okay.
Yeah. But my music was suffering like a lot. I just woke up one morning, I'm like, you know what, I'm done. And I quit my job.
That is what we call a decision juncture. You must reach that juncture. One day you must wake up and decide that, you know what, I'm going to focus all my efforts in this one direction.
So I mean, I would just think, I want to be heard. Like, it's about time. I've been making this music for a long time. It's about time to be heard. And thank God.
Thank God. All right.